Welcome back to Two Unhinged Trash Pandas. I'm Lit.
I'm Kissy. Grab your snacks and your alibi.
Things are about to get messy.
Done, obviously, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We should actually get a second one
Yeah.
so we can both hang one up on our walls.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, but we can do it together at your house.
Do you want to know what else? I was thinking of where I could set it so that nobody touches it on top of the TV. But when I went to my last urology appointment, just because I thought it would be funny, they had the pee cups in there. So I brought one home and put it on top of the TV stand, waiting for Dylan to find it. And he saw it. He's like, why is there a urine sample cup on top of the TV stand? And then I said, because it belongs there. But then I said, no, I think it needs to go in the baking room. So now it's in the baking room.
Okay. Look, I got an even better idea for you.
What?
This is what we used to do to Ida.
Okay.
Because they're not just pea cups.
Right.
So.
Oh, I didn't think
when Ida would leave her desk and go to the bathroom sometimes, if we had chocolate pudding, we'd use that. Otherwise, we'd melt a little chocolate bar down and we'd put the little sample and we'd make sure to put a little smear on the lid. And then we'd leave it on her desk. We're like, oh, somebody dropped off a sample. I just have been on the phone. I haven't grabbed it. And then she's just sitting there like, ooh.
Oh my. So shout out to our dear friend Ida in Florida. We love you. Hope you're doing well. And
she's listening.
I love that story.
Her and Peter listen all the time.
I'm so glad because they get a shout out now.
Yes.
So love to you both.
Love to Ida and Peter. Sorry, Ida, but not sorry because you know as well as I do.
And
that
Peter
was amazing.
Looks like Jason Momoa.
He does.
Yeah. So she's a lucky woman.
Although he has gotten pulled over because he also looks Arab.
Yeah. What? No, who is this? Who is this guy?
I'm having a brain fart.
That's okay.
But he's a grass Pokemon.
Do you want to keep him?
I don't know if Brian wants that one or not.
Keep that one.
Evie, he won't care because that's my thing. There's actually a store up in the city somewhere. I'd have to look it up exactly where that he goes once in a while. I think it's called Sliver Kings.
Oh.
I always want to say Silver Kings.
Yeah.
And he has a really hard time not spending all his money there because he says they have so much Sylveon stuff.
We'll have to go there.
Oh, that's me.
Litton.
Lit Leo is the evolution. Oh, and Lickitung. He's one of my favorite.
Oh my gosh, look at Torcat. So these two go together?
Yeah, but there's also another one that's Lit Leo or Lit Lion.
Okay. Actually,
I think there's Litten and Lit Leo as the basic.
This one I really like.
Well, yeah, that's the.
This is Mom when she gets mad at me.
Iron Thorns is pretty right.
Go sit down and organize.
We should probably move on from Pokemon.
Probably.
All right, so
moving on.
Let's go ahead and get started.
We should start.
Should we get started?
Yeah, I think so. Welcome back.
Welcome back. So
it's been a week.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I totally lost my voice.
She did. Friday, she couldn't even talk.
I couldn't sing in my big contest on Friday, but honestly, the three people, the top three, I didn't get to stay because we'll get to that.
Yeah.
I didn't get to stay and listen, but based on the other weeks, totally deserved it.
Totally.
There were so many amazing singers.
There really was.
And a lot of us have been there before, but all of us stepped it up this year.
Yep.
I was sad I missed my performance, but I guess I feel like if I decide to do it next year, my finals is ready.
Yeah, your finals are ready. Yeah.
My luck.
Yeah.
Just as I'm feeling good about it.
It's
I'll get laryngitis again.
It was real fun having FaceTimes with you because she couldn't talk. So it was just me talking and she's mouthing words to me.
And screaming just to get any word I can out.
She is definitely Minnesota loud.
Oh. Yeah, Brian still is like, why are you screaming at me? I'm like,
I'm not trying to.
I'm not trying to. I can't hear anything.
Yep.
I mean, I hear better today.
Yeah.
But I'm still really plugged up.
Yeah.
And to the point where my ears almost feel like they have an ear infection sore because they keep popping.
I hate that.
But that means I'm coming out of it at least.
Yeah, it does.
So you already know this.
I do.
But this is kind of a PSA for everybody.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I decided to go up to the bar and support all the singers anyways. You know, we've become friends over the years, and we're all very supportive of each other, which I love.
Yep.
So while I was there, they had literally just started singing.
Yeah.
And I got a notification on my phone that I spent the entire contents of my bank account at MichiganLottery.com.
God, I hope you win.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
So I almost never use my actual card.
Yeah, you've said that.
So I only use it when I absolutely need to get cash out.
Yep.
So this definitely happened at an ATM. Or some random time I don't remember. But
well, people can walk by you and scan them too.
Well, it didn't happen like that because they also had my PIN number.
Oh.
So before they spent the entire balance of my account, they did a balance inquiry at an ATM. So they had to have made a copy of my actual card.
So they pulled an Israel keys and checked.
Yes.
See how I did that there?
But they checked without having my actual card.
And you did not get kidnapped?
I did not get kidnapped.
That would be sad.
I still had my physical card.
Yep.
And I have a little mini one that's on my keychain, and that bitch is solid.
Yeah.
I've tried yanking it off, but it was in my purse. It's always in my purse.
Yeah.
I never carry it just jangling around. That would be stupid to have a keychain credit card.
That would be stupid.
I've used it, I think, one time, maybe twice, but still, it's just a tapper. It's not like it's too tiny.
So at the end of the day, don't use your ATM card.
If you can avoid using an ATM where you actually stick your card in. And I thought maybe it happened at this bank across the street because who's watching that?
All right.
But I remember the last time I used that one, it actually let me tap.
Oh.
If I go to like a Wells Fargo one, and maybe they've changed now, Wells Fargo and Bank of America used to let me tap.
See, I use my phone at Bank of America.
Yeah, because you can just tap.
Yep.
But when I've tried it with a card that's not Wells Fargo or Bank of America, I couldn't.
Yeah.
But this one across the street, I don't have a bank account there.
Yep.
And it let me tap.
Nice.
I tested it just to see.
Right.
So, moral of the story, if you can avoid scanning your card or sticking your card in anywhere,
don't do it.
Apple Pay is much safer. Tap to pay with your card.
Yep.
Still safer, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're getting there too.
Oh, yeah.
Since they can walk by you with those readers.
Yep.
But the skimmers are so good now.
I know. That
they actually also get your PIN number.
Do they have to put something in the ATM to do that?
Yeah, but they're so thin.
Oh, okay.
I do know that like the Quick Trips in the area just had their service, so I hope they would have found it. So I don't know where it happened to me, but it was definitely an ATM.
Oof. That's hard.
Yeah. So balance inquiry, and then they wiped me out. And the Michigan Lottery, they can't even look it up.
Oh.
Because it's spent under an account. I would think that they would be able to do some master list where they could search. Because I had the exact amount.
Yep.
The time it came up.
Wow.
The last 4 digits of the card. You know, I had all the information they would have needed. I even had them look up to see if somebody created an account in my name.
And they didn't.
Nope.
Well, that's good.
So it is in the process of coming back to me. But these motherfuckers said it could take up to 45 days. So I had to find other ways to pay my bills in the meantime.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're okay. So most people don't have a backup plan.
No.
I luckily had an option.
Yeah.
So I will be okay.
Of course
you will. But just just public service announcement. Everybody be very careful.
Yeah.
Always pay close attention when you're.
There's crazy people out there.
Yeah.
We live
And
in a crazy world.
It's so crazy because these people are smart enough to get these devices and create them and then make copies of these cards. They could have such a good job making real good money.
I know. And
But
here's
instead
my
they choose to screw over people that are.
here's my question. They took the money and went to the lottery with it?
Yeah, I feel like if they won anything off of that, I should get it. But the problem is, most of the time, nothing actually happens to the people who do
Right.
this. And, you know, for the smaller amounts, okay, why would they waste their time with
Right.
it? But this was much over $1,000.
Yeah.
So that's grand theft.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
I would
File charges.
love to find out who it is
Yeah.
and actually be able to press charges. The lottery did tell me that once the fraud report hits my card, it should ping the account that it was used on.
Okay.
So hopefully they find the person, but I'm sure I'll never find out who it is.
No, because we'd go beat them up.
Probably. I mean, maybe not beat them up physically, but
Verbally.
emotionally and legally.
And verbally, like, give them a lashing.
I would record you giving the lashing.
I might need some gummies before I do that, though.
Might.
Well.
Or an extra dose of your anxiety.
Yeah, there's
something.
Something.
So, last week,
Hitler. It was fun.
It was, I loved it.
Oh, I'm so glad.
There was so much, like, I knew that people tried to kill him a lot, but not like that.
It's crazy.
I did not realize how lucky that son of a bitch was.
Oh, yeah, I know. There was nothing. It was like he was untouchable.
Especially for how crazy he was going towards the end, for him to still get that lucky.
I know. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Oh. And can we talk about what's happening on Saturday?
I mean, we did mention it.
I know,
a
but
few times probably.
We're now like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're like 4 days away.
I know, it is pretty exciting
to go to the pre-screening of a documentary on Jacob Wetterling.
So again, because I know Kristen's thinking it, Patty, if you're listening,
come on our podcast.
Kristen is convelling to get you on here.
I think it would be
and you don't know what that means if you haven't listened to the rest of them.
She will be introduced.
So we're really hoping we actually get to meet her, but mostly we're just excited that we get to be a part of this.
Yeah, I think it's
event
amazing.
That has been part of our lives for so long.
Yes. Yep.
So really excited about that.
Yes.
I think I'm going to start
okay
with your dictionary word.
Okay.
Really fun word today.
Oh boy.
And it's an incorrect word based off macabre.
Macabre.
Which is just fun to me because it basically just means bloody and horrific.
That's the one that has the RE on the end of it, and I always want to say macabre.
Yes. Which is why
you are touching my foot right now.
I know.
And
she's not freaking out. Well,
now I am, because I realized it took a minute for me. I don't like feet. I don't do well with feet.
So you didn't actually give me this, but I decided I wanted to use macabre, but make it a word that you would probably have said instead. And I think you'll agree with me.
Okay.
So today is Kissy's vocab lesson, coming straight out of the mouth of Lit with her duck voice.
Duck voice. Quack, quack.
Mallard.
Mallard. Quack, 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 quack.
Word of the day.
Later, okay.
Macabrious. See, definitely not a word, but she's laughing and she can't even speak because she knows she would have said this. This is especially since she always tries to say macabre.
Oh my gosh.
So, a word that absolutely does not exist. I verified with Roxy.
I love that we're making words that don't exist and we're making a dictionary.
But you can totally imagine using this word.
Oh, yeah.
And every word that we've come up with, real or not. Usually if they're the real ones, we just use them in the wrong situation because they feel right.
I feel like we need to make a little booklet of all the words.
Well, I do have them all in a file right now. We
Okay.
just need to format it into
Yeah.
a book when we get to the point we have enough.
Right.
So we'll
Okay.
have to like copyright and make our own little
Macabrious.
real to us, but not real to society dictionary. Okay, so the definition: exceptionally creepy, unsettling, and strangely fascinating, especially while in a Victorian true crime sort of way.
That was weird.
Example: the Servant Girl Annihilator case is currently probably the most macabrious story we've covered.
Oh, I like that.
So
that's a good word.
It is
Macabrious.
She's going to start using it.
I'm going to start using that word
until she forgets. And in fact, our story today actually predates Jack the Ripper. So that's how far back we're going. So now that you got your word of the day.
Child. Let him use it for a little bit.
Child. Are you done already with those cards? Oh my goodness.
Let him have it for a little bit. You can
watch. While we, in the background here, discuss whether the children will share, you guys could watch something together even. Actually, Gabriel, if you go upstairs to my desk, you'll have to unplug it. But right underneath my monitor, you can bring down my other tablet.
Thank you.
So let's move on to whether you want to do your dishonorable or missing first.
I'll do the missing person first.
Okay.
It's been a minute since we did one.
She had nothing else to work on this week.
No. Even printed it up because I didn't have anything to print.
She's been having super palpitations over this.
Oof. So today our missing person is Susan Swedell. She went missing from Lake Elmo. Oof. She was last seen January 19th, 1988. She vanished during a blizzard. She had stopped at a gas station with car trouble. She was last seen getting into a 1970s Ford LTD, which is funny because my mom drove a green LTD for the longest time. If you have any information or know anything about this missing person, call the Washington County Sheriff's Office at 651-430-7850. You know, she's been missing since 1988. That's a long time for a family to be without. So let's keep that family and her in our thoughts. And then we'll do my dishonorable mention.
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you ready? So Sheila Osmond, who is 43.
And not related to the Osmond family.
I know, I would say no.
Not related to Donnie and Marie. Mm-mm. Okay.
She has been charged with aggravated assault and false imprisonment after allegedly gorilla gluing her husband's butt cheeks together. There's more. And giving him laxatives after discovering he was cheating on her. Like, if he poops, how is that poop? This is weird.
Okay, but who's the dishonorable one in this story?
I don't know. I think they both are.
I feel like, as awful as that is, he clearly deserved it.
Well, yeah. But damn, Gorilla Glue, that shit holds stuff like forever. Can you imagine going to the ER and being like, excuse me, my butt cheeks are glued together. We need to unglue them.
I mean, I feel like if it was in me, because of all the supplies that I have,
oh yeah,
it would probably be Gorilla Glue.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, cover the whole rear end with UV resin.
Oh, that would be good.
Wrap it around. Take care of that front
side,
too.
That man would never be cheating again.
UV resin him in his pants.
Ooh.
Glue the butt cheeks. We're getting a little too detailed here. If this
really
ever happens to anybody, we're in trouble.
We are in trouble.
I would never actually do this because I would be too angry. I wouldn't have enough patience for that.
So that's my two things for this week.
Okay, but that was... I'm honestly surprised that this didn't turn into a Florida man story because
I know.
We came across like 3 of them the other day.
Always comes down to a Florida man. What is with Florida men?
Yeah.
Because Brian's a Florida man, and he's not like that.
Yep. But it's not even... The thing about Florida is that they really come from everywhere. Not everybody But since they always do this dumb shit in Florida, they're Florida men.
Yeah.
Who knows? There could have been somebody who was born in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then moved down there and lived half their
like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would be considered Florida woman.
Yes, you would.
And that's not. They can
same.
turn that into a board game.
No, it's not the thing.
There is actually a board game called Florida Man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I haven't played it.
That's funny.
Okay, so Mini Creeper.
Okay, here we go.
So this is going to fall in line
Mm-hmm.
a little bit with our main topic, but it's a little more recent.
Okay.
It comes towards the tail end of World War One.
Right.
So it's like New Orleans, jazz age, you know, all that fun vibe. And there's this, it's called the Axeman of New Orleans.
Oh.
So this shadowy figure is breaking into people's houses with a cold chisel, like popping doors and shit
smarty
with this
pants.
cold chisel. And he had axes and straight razors. And obviously he had to have an axe, or why they call him the Axeman.
I mean,
right?
It makes sense.
So he was basically chopping people and straight razoring them in their sleep.
Wow.
In 1918 to 1919 in New Orleans.
Wow.
Targeting Italian American grocers and their families, hacking the entire households to death.
Just Italian families?
Italian American.
Oh my goodness, that's
so
scary.
He was sending the whole city into a frenzy. And in March of 1919,
oh boy,
the Axeman sent a letter to troll the whole city.
What is with these stupid killers sending letters? They really just want attention.
Well, sometimes I feel like it's not about the actual act of horror that they do.
Yeah.
But it's the act of making everybody afraid. That they're going to do it.
Yep.
And so he told them he's going to strike next Tuesday at 12:15 a.m. So it caused the entire city to shut down.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Theaters, stores, everything. And not just the Italian Americans, everybody freaked out, right? They stayed awake with shotguns, hired bands to play jazz all night to ward them off. And for some reason, he fucking did.
Whoa, really?
Like, apparently the guy just wanted to listen to good jazz music. Like, that's how fucking weird this guy was.
That's fucked up.
So...
Are you having issues with your notes?
No, I was just getting to the page I wanted. I knew exactly where it was.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
You didn't even mention your hair.
Didn't I have the mullet last week? I got it Monday last week. We talked about Tuesday.
Oh.
If we didn't, I'm sorry. I have a purple, pink, and blue mullet.
Yeah, I think we did. Brain fog.
So, I will say, so he murdered, this was in May of 1918, grocers Joseph and Catherine Maggio.
Ooh.
Like, not DiMaggio.
Yeah, just Maggio.
Hacked him to death.
Wow.
With his axe. So the city just, like, went feral.
That's brutal.
It was very Macabrious.
It was very Macabrious.
So they were bolting their doors, everything. Constantly had shotguns and weapons on them, pretty much at all times. I don't know how they managed to sleep.
Yeah, no,
but they
I
even
wouldn't.
slept with their weapons. But it's like, I don't think they ever found him either.
Oh my gosh. No.
But all they had to do was play jazz all night to ward him off. And of course, he never showed.
Wow.
So, was he just trolling, or did he just like jazz?
Well, he clearly liked hacking people up, but did he like doing that more than jazz?
I don't know, but the attacks...
So they never found him.
The attacks just mysteriously stopped in 1919.
I wonder if something changed in New Orleans in 1919 that made him stop.
Yeah, I don't know, but I give it a Trash Panda creep at 5.
Yeah,
it's a full 5.
I say where anybody's getting hacked up like that is a Trash Panda 5, because that's just the worst.
Yeah.
The imagery of somebody axing somebody to death.
I mean, it's definitely also got a dipshittery level of at least 4.
Well, yeah.
But kind of a genius for a sociopath. He literally got the whole city to
Yes.
shut down over a prank letter.
Wow. These
Again,
fuckers are smart.
or he might have just really liked jazz.
He might have just really liked jazz.
But they never caught him, so I guess we'll never know because I assume he's dead by now.
Well, I would think so.
If he was old enough to be hacking people to death in the early 1900s.
Yeah, he probably's dead.
So
that was a good one.
Yeah, I thought, and it goes hand in hand here.
So this week is Lith's case. As
My
we've
case.
said, I haven't done any research. My research girl inside me is anxious to see what we have. Not that I don't trust you, because I know you do great.
What I'm hearing is I should take this very slow and not get to any punchline until we're at like the 1.5 hour mark.
Probably.
So that you have to go, the whole time.
Yeah, there's that.
But we won't do that because there's too much
to
tell you about it.
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me.
Hit me with your best shot.
Oh, boy.
That's all I got, guys. I know most of you listening know I can sing. So that was very entertaining,
that
even
was
for
very
me.
Good.
So we are moving on to our main topic.
I'm so excited and anxious.
And our main topic starts in the 1800s, December 31st.
Oh.
1884.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
So I think I have a little background before that, actually, if I want to give you some. Do you want me to give you some?
Yeah.
A little extra
something. A little extra something.
Okay, so let me get that one. My laugh even sounds funny. So the setting is Austin, Texas in late 1884. Late 1884. It's December.
So flatlands and tumbleweed.
Yeah, but Austin is, even at this time, pretty rapidly growing.
Okay.
They had approximately 23,000 people.
Oh.
In 1884, Austin, Texas. So they were pretty rapidly growing.
That's a good number.
Is Austin the same place they had the yogurt shop murders?
I think so.
And it was still getting bigger even then. That's a good one.
We should do that one. Yeah.
So new state capitol building is under construction, and it's bringing a massive influx of laborers, transients, wealth. And I think transients is probably, I don't know if that's the polite way to say it or not. Like, what really is a polite way to say that somebody doesn't have a home or money? I guess transient sounds okay because not everybody knows what it means.
I mean, I don't even like homeless because that just makes me sad.
So less fortunate, I'm just going to go with.
That works.
And I mean, you think about it, they're growing this fast. Where better for them to go?
Yeah.
To possibly find work or people that have money that are willing to help.
You go to the growing city.
So wealthy white families frequently employed young black domestic servants.
Okay.
Cooks, maids. They lived in small cabins or rooms attached to the back of the main property.
Mm-hmm.
So this predates Jack the Ripper by about 3 years.
Oh.
And you'll understand towards the end why, but many people often wondered if they were the same person. But this is Texas and that's London, so I'd like to see him get there in that 3-year time frame with... Not that it couldn't happen, obviously, but
no,
it would just be funny for...
That's weird.
Why travel across the pond? That was a horrible accent.
That was
with
really bad.
Really bad, and I'm pretty good at it.
That was okay.
So it just seems silly to just like, why am I going to London to start all over?
Right. That doesn't make sense.
And they were slightly different. So predates him by about 3 years, and there's only 3-4 officers on duty in the entire city at one time.
Well, yeah, it was the 1800s.
Yeah, and I think we have that many, and I mean, it's a new time here,
but we have that many on at once, and we're just Wasika.
And we're less than half of that amount.
And shout out to how great our police officers are.
Not that she doesn't tell you every episode.
Because you're amazing, and it would be amazing to just sit and talk sometimes.
I honestly think she keeps saying that because she's hoping one of them is going to listen and say, yes, Kristen, you can go record sitting in the jail cell, but you have to have the straitjacket on.
I'm down. Listen, I'm down. I'm in.
Straitjacket and
Leg shackles.
and the leg and hand shackles.
I'm in. I'm totally in.
You would too.
All Wasika police officers, that's it. Hand straitjacket, shackles, I'm in.
But I think anybody else who might be in there with her also has to be straitjacketed and shackled.
So it would be you.
No, I mean prisoners.
Well, I didn't think they were going to put me with prisoners. I thought I'd be in my own cell.
What the fuck would be the point?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you want to record the real action?
Yeah, there's that.
I realize that there's a lot of real action going on in your head at all times.
That is
But if
true.
you're going to record from inside the jail,
we need jailers and we need yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you need to have inmates.
Yeah. Even if, okay. Anyway,
Okay.
back to your story.
So
Sorry. Oofta.
So since there were so few officers, the killer could really walk right up to a small unlatched back room,
Yeah.
slip inside, slaughter people, and the main household wouldn't even know.
Right.
So the moniker, the Servant Girl Annihilator, was coined by a young local resident, William Sidney Porter.
That's a good name.
Not to be confused with Sidney Poitier.
Oh, Sidney Poitier.
But he's better known to history as the author O. Henry. So he actually what did become
Wow.
famous. He actually wrote letters describing the Servant Girl Annihilators, making life lively in the dull hours.
Yep.
So I'm gonna walk through like a chronological timeline of the victims.
Yeah.
So the first one here, December 31st,
Yep.
1884, like I was starting earlier. Victim's name is Molly Smith. She's 25 years old.
Okay.
And she worked as a cook. And she actually lived in a small cabin, not just a back room.
Okay.
So even more private.
Yep.
So she lived in a small cabin behind her employer's house on West Pecan Street. It's also now known as 6th Street.
Pecan.
Pecan. Everything I say is going to sound even
I
more
like pecans.
excessive.
I used to never eat them.
I also like pecans.
I do too. But I like cashews the best. And almonds. Ooh.
Depends on the day.
Yeah. Maybe both of them at the same time.
So sometime between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., the intruder dragged her outside, brutally beat her with an axe, and impaled her through the ear. Her common-law husband, Walter Spencer, was also savagely attacked and beaten in the head while trying to protect her.
Oh my chibi.
So initially they, of course, covered it up. Local newspapers initially tried to downplay it, claiming she might have been mauled by a wild animal.
Oh, come on. Now, here's my question. Was she a servant or did she just lived in the cabin? She was a servant.
Worked as a cook.
Okay. I was just making sure. I didn't know if she's a cook at like a diner or something.
No, the story is the Servant Girl Annihilator.
Okay.
So they are all, at least how it started, was all young black servants of rich white families.
I just wanted to make sure I was on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was the first victim. And the next one actually didn't happen for about 3 months.
So he or she stopped for 3 months.
Or was planning,
Yeah.
So March 19th,
Okay.
the following year, 1985.
1885.
Yes, I keep saying 19, don't I?
It's just
Yeah.
hard.
Clara Strand and Christine Martinson. They're two Swedish domestic servant girls sleeping in a room together. They were attacked in the middle of the night by an intruder with an axe.
Oh.
Both suffered horrific head wounds, but miraculously survived by fighting back and screaming
Turn the volume down.
which caused the killer to flee in the dark.
Of course.
Yeah. So this
Thank you.
was the second attack. I'm sorry for all the coughing.
You're
and
fine.
Shit, everybody.
Everybody gets it.
My
gosh, your feet are cold.
Your butt is just warm.
I have a warm butt. I don't have a butt.
Back of your leg,
Back
your
of
thigh.
My thighs go all the way up to my waist.
So basically, he ran off so that he wouldn't get caught. So second victims actually somehow survived after being attacked with an axe. 2 people. So then in May 7th, so he didn't wait quite as long this time. Miss Eliza Shelley.
I love the name Eliza.
Of course you do. Audrey Hepburn. Eliza lived in a 1-room cabin, again, behind Dr. L.B. Johnson's house on East Cypress Street.
Fancy.
Around 6 a.m., she was found dead. Her head was nearly, not cleaved off, her head was nearly cleaved in half by a hatchet. Bare footprints were left outside in the dirt, showing that the killer walked right up to the scene barefoot. And her young children were asleep in the same room and woke up to find their mother.
If you could see my face right now, I have my chibi mouth going on. I'm like, that's horrible.
I don't know why your my chibi face looks so funny in this horror.
That's ridiculous. What is wrong with this person?
Clearly a lot of things.
Clearly.
Because that was only the third
my gosh.
time. The third that we know of.
You're going to lose your phone in the couch. It's going to eat it.
Yeah, that's okay. I have it specifically so that the couch can't eat it, just the blanket, and I can pull it right back out.
Okay.
So then, that was May 7th.
Right.
May 22nd.
Oh, not that much longer.
1885. Irene Cross attacked shortly after midnight in a yard on San Jacinto Boulevard.
I like the names of the streets.
I know.
They're fancy. Texas.
No, Texas, not Texas.
Texas.
Unlike the axe attacks, the killer actually used a heavy knife this time. She survived long enough to tell authorities that her attacker wore a slouch hat, but then she died from blood loss a few hours later.
Aww.
But at least she gave him a little bit.
It's a slouch hat. Is that like a hoodie or like a beanie that's squishy in the back?
I mean, that's what I picture, but I guess we could look it up later and maybe we can post a picture for everybody. Yeah. But look at that. Something for you to write down.
Oh, I don't
with your erasable highlight.
I don't even have a pen.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
She really came exceptionally unprepared today.
However, Gabriel did organize my pencil case for me.
Yes. It's okay. I highlighted slouch hat. So we can look that up.
Okay.
All right. The next one. August.
Oh, we're in August.
August of 1885. Another brutal nighttime axe attack.
Jesus.
Left the victim severely wounded.
Oh.
Her name was Clara Dick.
Okay.
It's another Clara, but this one was a Dick. That's why she's laughing.
It's made me think of Grandma Dickie.
Aww. Grandma Dickie.
Okay.
Okay. So, of course, this is keeping the city just
on edge.
More like white hot terror.
Okay, I like that. Like, white hot terror.
I mean, you don't know when the guy's gonna attack.
No.
But I guess if you're the wealthy white people, you're just like, it's fine. I'll just have to buy another servant.
I think we need to add white hot terror to the dictionary.
Okay. Apparently we're doing phrases.
I like that. White hot terror.
White hot terror.
Makes me feel like a secret ninja.
Secret agent, man.
Russian spy?
You would not make a good spy. We've had this discussion.
I know. I can't be gangsta either.
You can't even hide any facial expression.
Not at all.
Like, I can give you the most sarcastic statement ever with a straight face, and you totally, what?
I know.
my face does what it wants most of the time too, but when it comes to being sarcastic with you,
it's
straight face.
Straight
I
face.
do it with the doctor too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took a long time for him to
Understand.
catch it and then start giving it back to
Yep.
me. But you know, Minnesota sarcasm is special.
It is one of its kind.
I apologize to anyone listening anywhere else who thinks that their sarcasm is the best.
No way.
But you haven't met a Minnesotan who gave you.
You said Minnesotan, and it sounded really Minnesotan.
Yeah, it's just the cold.
Very funny. Tell me who else got killed.
You want to know about all the murder?
I want all the things.
In fact, I actually have 2 outlines of this.
Oh.
One is a little more simplified, but it didn't list the survivors too. So I wanted to give you. I wanted people to know it was even more horrible than we thought.
Yeah.
Because imagine surviving an axe attack.
Can you imagine what their bodies look like with all those?
Well, I've watched a lot of horror movies, so I kind of can.
And the fact that they survived, I can't. That's amazing.
This is kind of off topic.
Surprise, surprise.
But it just. I'm getting scenes of Sweeney Todd in my head.
Yeah.
And I just needed to tell you Johnny Depp has a new movie coming out.
Oh.
Called Ebenezer.
Oh, is it the Christmas Carol?
Yes, and we saw the trailer. He looks so ugly and great.
He does so good at those kind of characters, though.
He's really good at character. Like, he's a great actor. Love him or hate him for all the shit that he's done. He's an amazing actor, but he's even better when it's a character role.
Correct.
When he's not just playing a normal human.
I mean, let's be serious. Jack Sparrow, is amazing.
Yeah.
I could watch those movies over and over again.
And he actually showed up, I think, at Comic-Con.
Yes.
In the Ebenezer outfit.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, our next one is... this one's hard.
Oh, boy.
So, trigger warning, child. August 30th of 1885, 11-year-old Mary Ramey, sleeping in the kitchen with her mother, Rebecca, on the premises of V.O. Lambert. Not sure who that was, but they were a wealthy white person. This was the murder that just psychologically broke the entire community.
I'm breaking right now.
I know, and
I have 2 11-year-olds sitting right here with me.
And this was over 100 years ago.
I know.
And so the killer bludgeoned the mother into unconsciousness, dragged Mary outside. I'm just going to say essayed her because I don't want to go there right with the 11-year-old.
That poor baby.
And then drove an iron pin through her ear into her brain.
Oh, that poor baby.
So, yeah, this story broke me as I was learning about it too. 11 years old. How do you escalate? I mean, the first one was 25.
Right.
And that's young enough. That's too young.
But 11?
But not only do you just beat the mother until she's unconscious. So, I didn't see anything that said the mother died. So, I'm assuming the mother got to live and find this out.
That poor baby. Hannah, Gabriel, I love you. Just tell me you love me. I said I love you. Well, Gabriel didn't.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's not listening.
I know.
So he's just like, what?
Yeah.
So far, that's the most horrific.
I would agree.
Our next one comes about a month later, September 28th. Gracie Vance, and I'm obsessed with this name. Orange, like the color or the fruit, Washington. Orange Washington.
That's a great name.
Can somebody name me purple or pink or blue? Not blue. Blue sounds sad, but it's pretty.
That would be a cute cat name.
Blue?
No, Orange Washington.
Orange.
How cute would that be? For an orange cat. Orange Washington.
If we could change it into Japanese and it sounds cool,
that would be amazing.
Name change. No, you're not. No, you're not. Just kidding. Okay, so this was a double murder.
Okay.
So he did kill both of them. At a shanty, another fun word.
I like that word.
Gotta have a little fun in this horrific shit. near the brand new University of Texas campus.
Oh my gosh.
So Gracie was dragged from her bed to behind a stable where she was also essayed
Oh,
and murdered. So he's somehow
escalating.
Yeah, he escalated from just. I think that sometimes these escalations happen because their really messed up brain gets bored with just the murder.
I concur.
And they have to do
something else.
They have to add to it.
Yep, I agree.
Is really fucked up.
It is.
Like, you're already doing some of the most horrific shit, and then you have to add to it. So now these people aren't just afraid that they're going to get hacked to death.
They're afraid.
They're going to suffer beforehand. So she was dragged, essayed, and murdered. Her partner, Orange. I know it sounds funny when you just say it like that.
It's cute.
Was also bludgeoned to death. 2 other women in the shack survived the hacking attack. Nothing that I read said that they actually got hacked themselves.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know if he didn't know that they were there.
Maybe they
were
hid
hiding,
or something. Yeah.
Or maybe he was tired by the time he finished those 2.
Maybe
or maybe that's just strictly what he went there for.
Or they weren't his type. I mean, he's kind of all over the place, but even so.
Right. He was initially seemed to be focused on young black servant girls. But he clearly escalated into anybody. Like,
complete
he's going
asshole.
after men.
Yeah.
He's not saying them yet.
No.
So our next one.
Oh my God, you just said yet.
I can't tell you whether it's coming or not. I want you to find out organically. That's the point.
Fine, just make my anxiety go through the roof even more than it already is.
Okay, but it's not my fault you didn't print out the outline.
There is that. That is my fault.
It's in her phone, and she has a printer.
I do. We moved it next to me, so I don't even have to get up out of my chair. I just print and just grab it right there. Dylan did that for me.
I love that you totally just made it sound like I never leave my chair.
Well, no.
Dylan, get me a drink. Dylan, bring me my printer.
No, I went
to... Dylan, go to the bathroom for me.
I went to the bathroom one.
I can't. You really glued my butt cheeks together.
No, I went to the bathroom one day. I went in the kitchen afterwards. I came out, and my printer was next to me. And I'm like, how did that happen in the, 2 minutes?
Do you think it takes a lot of time to move a little printer?
Well, he had to move the stand and the printer.
Oh, no.
See, in my head, I'm still super big, so it would take me 5 years to do it.
In your head, you would have just walked back to the chair and sit down and said, I'll just get up to go get it.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah.
And he would have. He would have gotten it.
It would have given you the reason to get up an extra time.
I know. Okay.
And not everybody can just go to the bathroom for you.
Well,
they can go, but you can't tell.
And I go a lot because my kidneys. Hey, Dr. B told me that my kidneys are now 90 years old instead of 94.
Oh, that deserves a fist bump.
Yeah.
Is that thanks to your new doctors?
Yes. And my GFR, my eGFR was 50, which is really good.
Dr. B might even be listening to you talk about this later.
Hi, Dr. B. So great. I love that man.
Oh, shoot. Okay. So we're back to Christmas again.
Oh.
The following year, Christmas Eve. So we're not quite to New Year's yet. But so December now, Christmas Eve, 1885. Susan Hancock.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually like this name, Eula.
Oh, that's pretty.
I love the name Eula. Eula Phillips.
Eula. That'd be a cute cat name.
So this is kind of his grand finale. Okay, so grand finale of terror. He struck twice in a single night.
Oh my gosh.
He crossed. So this is crossing a major threshold for him because these victims were white women in prominent society. So wealthy white women.
Holy shit.
Well-known white women. Not one of their servants. Two wealthy white women.
Holy shit balls.
Which, honestly, don't kill anybody. But good for him for leaving everybody else alone. White people don't get enough shit.
Right.
For all the crimes. The majority of crimes
Mm-hmm.
committed, period.
Yeah.
If you really look at statistically based on population,
Yep.
even then it's still mostly white
It
people.
is. It is. I just wish more people would realize that.
All other races get a bad rap.
Oh yeah.
But they have a lower population, not as low anymore.
Right.
Thank goodness. We need
to be a melting pot.
We need to be the melting pot we were meant to be.
Well, you know,
bring me your pour.
When how do I say this? I really hope that once Cheeto
you really
is gone,
hope that eventually
I hope
we all come back together.
We can come back together.
And it doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter who's in office.
Mm-mm.
It matters who we decide to be.
Right. I agree.
And the reason we have all this to talk about is because of who these people chose to be.
Right.
Yes. Obviously, they were crazy.
Yes.
Sociopaths. But you also have to know or wonder, at least, that for most of them, they still know what they're doing isn't right.
They do. They do.
They have the urges.
Yep.
And they don't want to control them. They want to know what it feels like. And that's what makes them a good sociopath.
Right.
And when I say good, I mean they're good at being a sociopath.
And not only do we find it interesting, but I always learn something.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm learning new things doing this podcast that I'm finding that I'm interested in that I didn't realize I was interested in.
Well, because we've always been interested in true crime.
Right. But now
we've always watched this stuff, but now we're getting all like these historical ones we get to know about too. And that we're just randomly coming across.
Even the legal side, like I want to know the difference between first degree murder, second degree murder, how they're all like broken down. Like it just.
She says she wants to know, but she also has a whole thing on that typed up too.
I will. Yeah.
Yes. She did a whole thing on that. She's got it all listed out. But here's the thing. Ooh, ear popped again.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. The thing is, there is like a general guideline as to what each of those things mean. But still, each state has their own terms and what they all are. And, and the punishments and everything can vary from state to state.
And the laws are changing, and the Supreme Court is changing laws about certain things. And it's been really interesting because some of the cases we've done or might do, they're affecting that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get to those cases and learn more about the legal side of it. I have no desire to be a lawyer because I just couldn't. But
there's so much to keep up with.
I know.
It's like being a doctor.
Yes.
There's new things all the time.
Yep.
There's new diseases. There's new crazy things that people come up with to hurt others.
Yep.
So our lives are literally changing by the millisecond.
Yep, they are.
Oh, there's your God.
Chibi God. Hi, Chibi.
So let's finish this last attack here. So the first attack is at approximately 11:30 p.m.
Okay.
Susan Hancock was dragged out of her home, found in her backyard with her head split open by an axe.
Oh my gosh.
And then about an hour later, so technically we're now on Christmas Day.
Yep.
17-year-old Eula Phillips was murdered in her bed.
Oh my God.
He didn't even drag her outside. Her husband, James Phillips, was actually, yes, I know, she was 17
and married?
It's the 1800s.
Okay, yeah.
So, and still, that happens today.
It does.
There was just a 16-year-old.
So young.
Daughter of, I think, a fighter or something that was married her, like, 21-year-old boyfriend. I think they've been together a long time, but that's still
crazy.
Weird to me.
That's weird.
Even if you think you're an adult at 16, I just don't see the point, I guess.
No. You haven't found.
I don't know that most of us feel like we should be married at the ages we are now.
Listen, I am not getting married again. I love Dylan to death, but I am just good with us
to death
being us. Well, I'm
not
going to kill him.
No, I was just saying you love him to death. You're loving him till death do us part.
He
whether you cause it or life
he's
does.
Definitely been a good thing for me.
Yes, definitely. So he he was severely beaten, the
Okay.
husband, but not killed. So, of course, he was later wrongfully convicted.
Of course he was.
Of course he was. So, that was the last murder. So, almost an entire year
Yeah.
of this man going around hacking people up, seemingly having a victim type,
Yep.
but then just changing it up
Wow.
because freak people out. So here's 1880s law enforcement, like the reaction and the city panic. So by mid 1885, of course, there's just complete panic.
Right.
Police, people, wealthy citizens abandoned their bedrooms to sleep in tents on their lawn.
Oh my gosh.
Armed with shotguns, men patrolled the streets as vigilantes, which is scary.
Yeah.
As much as movies show us that vigilantes can be great,
Sometimes
we
not
are
so
not
much.
superheroes.
I mean, we like to think that we are, but we're not.
Right, but like I just saw Spider-Man last night. Fucking amazing.
I could not
And
be
I'm
Spider-Man.
Huh?
I could not be Spider-Man. Can you picture me like with a web flying from building to building,
Oh, I was picturing you as a man.
wearing our Trash Panda shirts instead of the Superman outfit?
I thought maybe you could be Spider-Woman.
Oh, that might work.
But yeah, you probably couldn't be a spider.
No, I don't know.
I don't even want to see you attempt to crawl like a spider.
Oh my God, the visual of that is terrible.
I'm glad that you have it too, because
Ooh.
stuck in my head by myself.
Okay, let's change that visual.
So they were sleeping in tents on their lawns, armed with shotguns. Men were patrolling the streets. But of course, they're often just accidentally shooting at each other in the streets.
Right.
So, again, don't be a vigilante, people.
Let
Go
the cops do their jobs. As
Yes.
great as the Wasika cops do.
And whether you're defund the police, back the blue, whatever you are, everybody knows that the police who do the job because they want to protect people, there's always, in every job, you're always going to have somebody who's going to ruin it for everybody else.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And obviously there are those police officers.
There are.
But the majority of them are out there doing good.
Yep.
And resent the people that aren't doing good and making their job harder. So these people being vigilantes, they're just making it harder on the police.
They are. They just make it hard to do their job.
So unless you are actually Spider-Man or something of the sort, and you're working with the police, knock it off. Just go out there and protest and support the people you feel need it. Okay? So over 400 men were actually arrested.
They arrested 400 men as persons of interest?
Wild, baseless suspicions. They were up in a panic. People were being hacked to death in their city with an axe.
Yes.
They only had 23,000 people in this town, but at that time, with 4 police officers on duty at a time.
That seems excessive, though. 400 people.
But again, 1885.
Yeah.
They didn't have the technology that we have to. So they're just working off of anything that pops into their head.
Any evidence they have. Yeah, I get it.
So police repeatedly just blamed like partners of the victim, spouses, rather than admitting that there's a serial killer at large that they just can't get, that they can't figure out. And as much as that sucks, this is still early times, understandable. They don't know what they don't know. Like I always say, you don't know what you don't know.
Yep.
And they didn't have the same tools that we have today.
Right.
Because even though we still do have serial killers, they say there's at least 8 at any given time.
Yes.
But we don't hear about it.
No.
Until
it's in the news or
until it's too late, because they're either catching them because BAU and all that shit. It is still speculation for the most part, but based on a lot of work.
It is. It's a lot of work.
So they're not always right, but they have a lot of good information that really helps them get guys and women.
Yep.
And children.
Yep.
Before things get even more out of hand. Because you think Gilgo Beach?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot more victims that we don't know about.
I completely agree with you.
Yes, he did finally admit to it, but why tell more than you have to?
Right.
He mentioned one other victim.
Yep.
He didn't ever mention Shannon.
Nope.
Who was the whole reason he was caught. But that doesn't mean he didn't do it.
I also think that Israel Keys has killed more than...
Way more.
Than the people he admitted to.
And again, the Green Hollow that we will eventually do. But he's dead and never...
I know.
Caught for anything.
Yeah. And that's not fair at the end of the day.
It's not fair to the victims or their families.
It's not.
But if you don't know,
yeah, I know
that these people are even going missing.
Yeah.
Because with people like that, they generally go for people who have left home, have lost all contact.
Yep.
Working on the street.
Easy victims.
Things. Yeah. Easy pickings for people that they either know or assume have nobody.
Right.
And usually it's when they make the assumption rather than knowing is when they start getting caught.
Yep.
But luckily we have a lot more psychological information now to help us with that.
Yep.
So over 400 men were arrested.
Okay.
And of course, then there's the racism aspect of the investigation because early victims were predominantly working class Black women.
Yep.
Young women.
Young.
City officials treated the murders like they were less important.
Right.
So just staggering indifference. And you see that it wasn't until like the last one that he went after a totally different class. So the fact that they even put it together with how they were with this
amazing.
Case is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until those Christmas Eve attacks on white socialites that the municipal government finally took some action.
Okay.
Well, they took some action, but it's not like they really had anything to do because the guy
disappeared.
He basically disappeared. He didn't kill anymore. So there is, or are rather, theories that this same killer was also Jack the Ripper.
Okay.
Which started 3 years later.
Right.
So when the Whitechapel murders began in 1888, newspapers had speculated whether the Austin Midnight Assassin or Servant Girl Annihilator had moved across the Atlantic. And again, I question that.
Yeah.
Like, what would be
the reason?
Yeah. The modern profile of it, modern historical investigations pointed toward a compelling local suspect, Nathan. I'm going to assume it's Elgin.
Okay.
And not Elgin.
Okay.
Elgin. Elgin. Yep. A 19-year-old cook.
Oh my gosh.
19 years old. Who lived near the crime scenes. He was missing a small toe, which matched a footprint. Because he was often barefoot.
Yeah.
That they left at one of the scenes. He was killed by police in 1886 during a completely separate assault.
Okay.
So, was it him and they stopped because the police killed him during something totally unrelated?
Yeah.
Or was it just happened that his footprint was at the scene? Because it says matching a footprint.
But not the others, just one footprint.
Yeah, it doesn't say that he was barefoot all the time.
Yeah.
So wouldn't they have, or did he just happen to have the missing toe then?
I don't know. That's freaky.
Yeah, so officially never caught.
Never caught.
Possibility, it could have been this 19-year-old.
Or it was Jack the Ripper.
Or it was Jack the Ripper, but I still don't believe that. And I know you read Patricia Cornwell,
I do.
and didn't she sort of?
Yes.
Did they officially solve it or think they did?
I think they did.
So
I think they think.
I think they think they
I
did.
think they think. It's like
so
we don't know.
We don't know for sure, but I think that they have very good information
Yes. And there's a book.
There's a book.
Yep.
It's probably a couple now.
Probably
a couple documentaries too.
We should probably watch those.
Well, I feel like we're going to have to do a Jack the Ripper
Oh,
since I did this.
Yeah.
I also feel like you're probably going to make that be mine.
Probably. But we'll do that in season 2.
Okay. So basically, it's just kind of a chilling reminder of how fragile society not only is today, but exceptionally fragile back then. 19th century frontier. So the fact that they even really had any suspects is kind of impressive.
It is.
If I'm being honest, the fact that they found a footprint with this guy's missing toe.
That's amazing.
I'm honestly pretty impressed.
Died.
Totally off topic, but I was watching the newer Unsolved Mysteries yesterday. Well, I was just vegging out, drinking cough syrup all day.
That's a freak ass show from our childhood.
All afternoon. And my husband told me that he did not watch that when he was a kid.
Oh.
He thought that the realities of it would freak him out too much.
I could see that.
Yeah. And it's funny because I never thought about it that way. I've always been so interested. And I feel like it makes me more aware of my surroundings.
Oh, completely.
Even when we're totally oblivious to everything around us, at the same time that we're in our head, I'm
still checking. Okay, if I have to get out of this room, there's the door. There's the window. I can do that. I'm constantly looking.
So even if you're oblivious in the moment, you've already done that in your mind.
Yep.
So it really sucks when some of that happens, when you go into oblivious state and all of a sudden somebody's like, hey.
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
like, no. I practiced for this.
Don't do that.
I set myself up before I went into the unaware zone.
Yeah, the unaware zone.
But
I feel like I'm in the unaware zone a lot.
Yeah,
I feel like
I
that's
think the
a thing.
older we get, the more it just happens without us even realizing it. So I'm watching this episode, and it is in the Navajo Nation area. So that big section that like crosses 4 states?
I think it is 4 states. Yeah.
So it's like Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico,
Utah.
I think it's a sliver of Utah. So they have rangers in the Navajo Nation, similar to like Texas Rangers.
Okay.
So these rangers are responsible for search and rescue, doing cases and stuff like a Texas Ranger would, but
on the reservation.
land. And
which I think most reservations have their own police system, so it makes sense that they would have something like that.
Yes, and they were saying on the show that a lot of their rangers and their police system and everything is based a lot off of what we do outside of that.
I have a serious question.
Okay.
Is there somebody saying tonight on Unsolved Mysteries at the beginning of the show that's creepy?
Oh, yeah, they have the creepy music and everything, just they used to.
Where can I watch that?
I'm watching it on Netflix.
Okay.
So there came to a time that a lot of people started reporting mysterious things that they would see, like unidentified lights in the sky and
aliens.
Bigfoot.
Trash Chat 1.
We will definitely have a murderous story for
I can't wait.
Kristen to read later. In fact, it's already written.
I'm so excited. Hannah, get the video camera ready.
Yep.
Not right now.
You get to record another. I have a tripod.
Oh.
I think you might have to take that home because she laughs and shakes.
She's sleeping,
which I love.
Wait, my daughter actually is taking a nap.
Oh, she's sleeping. She doesn't even know.
Aw. She has not napped since she was 2 years old. I am not even kidding. Huh?
Oh. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Moving on.
Aw.
So, these two, this actually happened a lot of reports. And, New Mexico, right? So you get a lot of that down there anyway. But the Navajo do not talk about this stuff.
Okay.
It's taboo.
That makes sense.
So when a lot of these reports were coming in, they ended up taking 2 of their rangers and assigning all of these investigations to them because the 2 of them were Navajo, but they were both born outside the reservation, so they didn't have those same feelings about it. They didn't grow up around that. So they got to follow up on all of these cases. And the biggest one that they talked about was Bigfoot.
Oh my. Did they find Bigfoot?
The people in this episode gave such detailed descriptions and they were all so similar.
Oh my.
The one lady in there talked about how her husband had just left her for work and she was up with the kids. It was almost bedtime.
Yeah.
And she heard something heavy walking back towards the door.
Ah.
And the handle started moving.
Oh dear.
So she's like, what the heck, goes over and unlatches the door and opens it to see this super tall, hairy being standing in front of her.
Oh my gosh.
And they did drawings and everything of it too. And then it just left. But it came back several times throughout the night. Did the same thing, but every time she'd flick on a light, it would take off. Well, these investigators, I don't remember if it was specifically at hers or at another one of the investigations, but they actually did take a cement print of a foot.
Oh my gosh.
That was 2 feet or around 20 inches.
Oh, fuck, that's huge.
And you could clearly see the toes. So I just had to bring that up because of the fact that they found that. And I just watched that yesterday. So you have, I told you to check it out. But yeah, you totally have to check that out. So anyway, that kind of wraps up.
That was a good case.
My main topic here.
That was good.
Yeah, so yeah, I know. Hubby's trying to ring me right now. I'll text him. So yeah, I totally give this, honestly, this whole episode.
That's a 5.
A 5.
That poor little 11-year-old girl.
Yeah.
That just sticks with me. I mean, they all stick with me because I want, it's victims. But when you're 11 and you have to go through that, the essay, and then you are killed.
I know. The 11-year-old just
that's not okay. Me. It makes me love my twins even more. And I didn't think I could love them. I mean, I don't know if I could love them anymore because I am kind of obsessed with them, but
she's very obsessed with them. So next week, will be our final episode of our season.
Can you believe we're going on to 12 episodes? Hello, and we have 602 listeners
on Spotify.
That's a huge number, people. I never thought that would happen. So thank you.
Thank you.
Should I say thank you one more time? Thank you.
One more time.
You guys are amazing, and thank you for listening.
So we're going to take probably about a 3-week break.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's going to be about 3 weeks.
Can I still research during that 3-week time, though?
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, good, because I like researching. I'll just look up. Well, I like having cases ready to go. You know what I mean?
And she's got plenty. So this weekend we'll be seeing our documentary.
Yep.
And I don't think we need to keep this a surprise because we've been talking about it so much. But to keep it close, as close as we can, but still giving us all that time for something that's really close to us.
Mhm.
Season 2, episode 1 will be Jacob Wetterling.
We'll open with Jacob.
Yeah. And I don't want to totally give away next week, but we're kind of gonna come full circle a little bit and doing other similar to Dyatlov to kind of wrap it all in a nice little ball there.
Yeah, I like that.
Bring it full circle.
I can't believe it's amazing.
And by next week, I might actually be able to hear what I'm saying to you guys.
She might even be able to sing to you.
Well, better than I can today.
Yeah, there's that.
So, that's all I got for you.
I loved it. Good job.
So, we got an axe murder out of the way. 2 of them.
Yeah.
2 in 1 episode.
And gorilla butt cheeks.
Gorilla glue butt cheeks. That is probably
it's good.
Going to be my favorite dishonorable ever.
It's good.
Because shame on you, but also good for you.
Good for you.
So, everybody have
a great week.
A great week.
See you next Tuesday. Stay trashy.
Extra, read all about it. Get your papers here.